The video you are about to view is a brief documentary on a pilot project at Pasos Preschool in Philadelphia. Our goal is to demonstrate a breakthrough in preschool education based on solid brain research. 2 classrooms of 3-year-olds were chosen for this project. The 3-year-olds were introduced to hundreds of bits of information, primates, insects, presidents, birds of prey, composers, and many more, thus giving them a new way to view the world they live in. Study after study on brain research and preschool education has found that the first 5 years are crucial to child development. According to an article in Time magazine in February of 1997, from birth, a baby's brain cells proliferate wildly, making connections that shape a lifetime of experiences. Brain development is activity-dependent, meaning that the electrical activity in every circuit, sensory, motor, emotional, cognitive, shapes the way the circuit gets put together. Hispanics are the largest and fastest-growing racial ethnic group in the United States. However, according to a new report from the Society for Research in Child Development, Hispanics trail whites and Asian Americans at all proficiency levels of reading and math. Hispanic students in the Philadelphia area, where the graduation rate is only at 55.5%, well below the national average of 82%, are at a considerably increased risk to drop out before graduating high school. TeamChildren founder Robert Toporek shared with Alfredo Calderon, the CEO of Aspira, the amazing things his son Brian could do at an early age.
I discovered a course in brain development before Brian's birth. His mother and I both took that course, and we left there with some very powerful tools, yet simple and fun, that we could teach our baby how to read, how to do math, and how to learn bits of information. We used flashcards, just words put on paper, Brian, Mommy, and then we would use different flashcards to show him bits of information like seashells, primates, orangutan, apes, monkeys. And we could teach him about artists and inventors and presidents and geography, and whatever it is we wanted to teach him, we would make up bits of information. By the time Brian was 1 year old, he could actually read 1,000 words, count to 100, and identify over 500 bits of intelligence.
One day the puppies went for a walk.
By the time Brian was 3 years old, he was reading proficiently. He had learned the multiplication tables, and he was just well on his way to being a very confident and accomplished learner.
After seeing this short video, Alfredo was convinced that he wanted this for the children in his preschool. TeamChildren distributed 90 computers at a greatly discounted rate. They paid over $3,000 for the 2 teachers and the principal to take a 1-week course on brain development. TeamChildren then donated over $4,000 of appropriate learning materials, and Robert also contributed over $30,000 of his time every week to coach and work with the 2 teachers.
I'm very happy that he's here to support us, because with his support, that's the way we have to move along. He always asking us where we need help and what he can support us, and he worked with us hand by hand.
TeamChildren and you have been valuable because of the training that you provided us, the motivation, the encouragement, and the side-by-side attention with us and the kids. It kept us going.
I guess the value of this approach is that they're introduced to a lot of different topics that they may have otherwise never learned about or never heard about.
We did amphibians, polygons, insects 2, and insects 1, world leaders, flowers, land vehicles,
months in English and Spanish, food groups, opposites, summer vocabulary, names of people in our class.
Do you guys know the names of everybody in the classroom?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Let's see.
What they know mathematically is a little bit more than what is typically required.
My children know the numbers 1 to 100. They know count 10 by 10s up to 100. They know time, and they know added, and they know subtraction.
My son's name is Isaac, and he's in room 4 with Miss Ponce. At the beginning of the year, Isaac was very shy, and now he's really out there. He has learned to work well with others now.
They're excited to learn, and any way that you can get a child excited about learning is great.
I'm Maria.
Who composed it? What year was it composed?
25.
And what year was it published?
26.
It's a great school. I mean, they use every bit of puzzles to actually teach the children. I am very happy.
And she just, it's like she's reading. She looks at the word, she associates the word with the actual insect, animal, and on a day-to-day basis, she looks at the dollar bills, at the $5 bills, and she associates the presidents with the dollar bills, which is remarkable, it's phenomenal.
Really surprised me is that they are reading sentences. I mean, they're really advanced, and I mean, keep them ahead already. So, I mean, it was awesome. I was really surprised to see that. It is great. The program is great.
I think that their retention level is it's amazing. They really have, they really have impressed me. They really have blown me away with what they have retained from last year to this year. And then from that, I was helpful because I was able to build on what they already knew.
Continents.
How many continents do we have? 7. You ready? Here we go. South America. North America. Europe. Australia. Antarctica. Asia. Africa. Continents. Who remembers what continent do we live on?
North America.
Very good.
I want to say that being that we have our computers in the room and we had the yoga come in, I think it was it was an essential part to get it all to come together.
What we're trying to do in the preschool, besides the intellectual development, is social development and cognitive development and gross motor skills or motor development.
And we're gonna stretch our bodies forward and go ahead and stick your chest out like you're showing a beautiful diamond necklace, right?
Galen has been with us for about 7 weeks, and she volunteers to do yoga, children's yoga, in our classroom. Parents have come up to me and asked me what we're doing in particular, but they're very excited about it because the kids do go home doing moves and doing the songs.
Then you guide your way on, guide your way on.
I want you to take your right hand and touch your left ear.
Everybody's crawling because then we're actually crawling. Okay?
We've tried it. We can prove that it works. It will work. It'll work better next year. So I'm all for it.
This gentle revolution that we have been working for many years to bring about, we have always found that exactly the right person seems to arrive at exactly the right moment. And for us, and in this project, this program with Aspira, that magic really began with TeamChildren, where that group, led by Robert Toporek, really saw the need, jumped into the void, and endured 1,000 inconveniences in order to keep their eye on the prize and make sure that this happened. And that has been invaluable.